stabilizer.
Yeah, I use a tear away, wash away to hold the stitching. Okay? And then I put
Stabilizer.
stabilizer, tear, and wash. Okay. Then I get it into the hoop. Now, if it's something really important, I would starch it. Use a
Okay.
because
you want the.
it makes it hard and but this is just this is baby quilts.
Yeah.
So then you tighten it. You don't want it over tight, just tight. You don't want it to pop out.
Right.
Okay, then you go over here. This is where I always embroider. I love this spot.
Yeah, I can see why. It's a nice height.
Chair went.
The only thing is you have to the floor. Have you had wine?
No, not yet. I'm ready. Okay, so then you put your hoop. Now I've got embroidery. The bobbin is a special embroidery thin.
Okay.
It's not a real. Okay. All of this, and then you load it up. You want
Okay, I heard a click.
You got to click.
Okay, that holds it steady,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Now, if you have extra garbage like I do around it, you want to just make sure it doesn't get caught in the arm. Okay. Now, I'm going to bring up you might want to come around. I have the software on the computer.
Okay.
So I bring up, okay, I'm going to just do the horseshoes.
Okay.
So I print off the page. If I want to do anything to it, I can. You know, if I want to enlarge it and then I usually put the threads down. And it gives you can either, if it gives you the sulky threads, which let's say you don't have it, then you go to another menu and you can look for the thread under Madeira or Robeson Anton and get a like one. So you don't have to think too much. I mean, that way, because I've got a little bit of every thread, but sometimes you don't have the color. So I think this is the Madeira. Okay, then you bring up, where am I at here? Okay, I'm going to bring the image up. It's on a USB stick. So I've taken that off the computer. You go like that. You go like, these are ones that are in the machine, but I want to go to my USB stick. So I go like that. And I go, here's the USB stick here.
So you open that up to see what's on it.
And I go load. Oops, go like that. And I go open. Okay, now I find it.
You have all those saved.
Yeah, these are all ones that are on the USB stick.
Oh.
Okay, I'm looking for see there's a little cowboy, there's the boots, there's, all these I've done in different, I'm going to do the horseshoes just because it's simple for now. You go load.
Very cool.
You have an embroidery machine.
Ooh. Magic. Okay, so I'm ready. I am going to.
So did you center it at a certain place? Like, how do you know where to start the needle?
Well, it'll do it in the center.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you kind of get
kind of
your,
senses what's there already.
well,
your frame.
You put it'll center it to the hoop.
Okay.
And I've chosen 100. This is a 100 by 100 hoop.
Okay.
If I was using a 150 by 100, I would choose 150 by 100, and it would
Okay.
center. This isn't very well. I would have this tighter normally, but this is just
And
a
do
quick
the hoops
demo.
come with your machine when
Yes.
you buy it?
Not usually
Not
the
all of
basic.
them.
No.
Now I have a habit of wanting to bring up the bobbin thread, just to make sure it's there.
Because sometimes you get a little nest underneath.
Yeah, so I always
don't.
bring it up. I usually bring it up much more adeptly than that.
A little nested. I call them worse names than that.
I know.
I hate it.
Okay, and I check. Now, with the thread, I will put, because there might be a little catch on here, it'll catch the thread, so I'll put a, so it doesn't catch it.
Yeah.
Where you.
And then I've used this thread, so I know it's not going to puddle underneath. I know that, so I'm not putting this in a net like I did on the serger. Now with this machine, this is my older one, I have to hold, I just hold this. Okay, I'm gonna fix. Okay.
Ooh, you have special feathers.
Oh, we have special everything here.
You're a doctor.
Ooh, look at those.
Quick, oop, better get it in time. Okay, so I want to get this guy. Okay, so I'm using, this is stitch number 1. It's the gray, and I just go, whoops, start, stop. Okay, then it'll stop so I can cut.
Oh my gosh. Oh. I wondered how you were going to get rid of that in the center.
And then you just,
Okay, then it does its own thing.
yeah, so it's going to do 1,500 stitches. So it's doing the outline of the horseshoe.
Doing a little dam.
Yeah.
It sure is.
So what it's doing right now is the outline.
Satin stitch. Yeah.
It's a dark outline. So, and then you just, as soon as it's done, I cut the thread, put in another spool, and you just
Does it ever mess up